How young are you?
94.
94.
78.
66 years old.
63. I'm 74, but I really feel that I'm 35 or 40.
Is there a piece of advice that you want to give the audience watching right now?
You can see it on my back. Never too old, you're never too late. There's the old stereotype that you don't want to get too bulky because it's not feminine, or it's all downhill after 50. It's not. You can get stronger as you age. The aging process goes on, and a doctor will say, well, it's the aging process, but we have to fight that all the time. And you can overcome many things. We just can't let it get the better of us.
Being preventative is so overlooked. People just look for the cure.
Yes, like I said, with the walking, that's impact, but with lifting weights or resistance bands, there was a survey done. There were people in their 90s. They were working with them for 8 weeks with resistance bands, and they were able to improve their strength 174%. And that's in your 90s. Just think of maybe we can live longer and better.
Would you say you're rich?
Rich in health. Inner strength is really important. We think very negatively a lot of times. I always say I have a little devil here and a little angel over here that say, no, you can't do this, you can't do this. And this is going, yeah, you can. Why don't you try? You'll never know unless you try.
Do you guys have a piece of advice that you want to share with the audience?
I mean, I could easily just go home and sit. Yeah. But I know that if I did, that'd be it. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I knew I better keep moving.
I work in my yard. I have to get my hands dirty. This afternoon when I go home, it's a backyard leaf raking. I think it was 14 bags of leaves and 2 cans out last Wednesday. I have to do something. I can't just sit in the house.
Would you guys say you're rich?
Not with money, but I'm rich in other ways.
What other ways?
Friends, like that one. I don't know. I'm just happy with my life as it is.
I think we're rich with friends and relatives, and I love all my kin, and I hope they love me.
You guys are easy to love. What's one piece of advice that you can give the audience watching right now?
Diet and sleep. When I was younger, some of my older uncles and aunts had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and they always was sick, and I was wondering why. Then they get on all these pills, cholesterol pills, blood thinners. You know, so I don't want no part of that. All of them have side effects. All of them retired. They had great jobs. All their money went to the hospital and to the pharmacy. And most of it is preventable. Change your diet, work out, boom, gone. Never had to take no pills my whole life because my diet, coming to the gym and sleep. I make sure I get a good 8 to 9 hours sleep every night.
That's important.
Non-negotiable. Diet, rest, no ego lifting. As you get older, you change your workout pattern like me. I live different when I was in my 40s. I live different when I'm 50. And I sure live different now that I'm in my 60s, almost 70. Work out smarter, not harder, to stay away from injuries. That's what I do, and it seems to work pretty well.
Would you say you're rich?
I got money, but money don't make me rich. I had money and I wasn't happy. But when I surrounded myself with wonderful people, small friend structure that's positive, we think same, no negativity, yeah, I'm rich. Stay fit, eat good, look good, be positive, and you're rich.
Let me get rid of my gum. I'm a cancer survivor, and I don't have any salivary glands, so I have to chew to have saliva.
Is there a piece of advice you would give to the younger generation now?
You need to start doing it now and to get rid of excuses. I don't have time. Everybody has time. You can do body weight. You can do body weight at home. You don't have to be a member of a gym or spend any money. In my job, I interview a lot of people, and a lot of them are older, and I've noticed the conversations for the older people talking about, oh, I just had a knee replacement. Oh, I just had a hip done. Oh, my diabetes is bad. Oh, this is bad. And they live out of their ailments because they haven't taken care of themselves. I told myself when I'm hearing them, I'm not going to define myself by what's wrong with me. I'm going to do my best to stay healthy and stay fit and live a good life. I am so happy with my life right now.
Would you say you're rich?
I think that's relative, but I've never been poor, even though there were times when I was homeless, because it's an attitude. It's just an attitude. And right now, to me, I'm rich. To other people, I'm average. When I look at you and you're smiling most all the time, whether you're working out or standing here talking to me, that makes a huge, huge difference. It's that attitude of the way you live your life, that you're happy and rich inside. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be all these other things.
If there's one piece of advice that you can give the younger generation watching right now, what would it be?
I'm happy every single day, but you get to choose that. I've had many, many serious illnesses, and for whatever reason, I'm able to say, okay, this is for now. I'm going to come out of this, and I'm going to make myself better. Life is so hard. Life is so full of negativity. Just don't let it in. Don't let it in.
I feel like a lot of people think that they can't do things because they have these setbacks, and they feel like it's all over for them.
I'm a nurse in the operating room, retired. I hit my head in the operating room on a microscope. I was diagnosed with a seizure disorder. It took me out of work. I couldn't drive a car, had to stay home. I could have a seizure. I was having up to 7 a day. Took me out of everything my whole entire life for about a year. I made the conscious decision actually to come off the meds because they were so debilitating. And I talked to my neurosurgeon about it, and she said, it's up to you. I told her I wanted to go climb in Nepal, 14,000 foot climb. And she said, I can't highly recommend that you do that. But I said, I'm going to do it. I went off the meds and I did it ever since that. Seizure free.
Would you say you're rich?
I'm rich in health, family. I have 2 beautiful daughters in their 30s, and they are the most amazing human beings I've ever met in my life. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a mom. And I get to wake up every single day and do this. I'm blessed.
Every week we interview people just like Lisa to learn what they're doing to stay healthy and fit in today's world. We talk to people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, all the way up to their hundreds, people who run triathlons, work out, bodybuild, walk every day, even people that don't go to the gym.
I do it at home. I don't go to the gym.
Different body types, different routines, different stories, and they're all living proof that aging well doesn't follow one specific formula. It's about finding what works for you and committing to it. And if you want to be a part of our growing community of longevity experts, every week we share free product swapped and workout inspired by what we learned from these interviews. It's truly some of the best longevity advice you can find on the internet because you're learning from real influencers. Link is in the description to join the club.
Like and subscribe.